While it's previously known that the dopaminergic system is largely affected in the progression of Parkinson's disease, there's been a growing amount of research in recent years that proves the serotonergic system plays an important role as well. I've decided to focus my research on the effects of serotonin on the development of the disease, the role it has on the symptoms, and how the malfunctions in the serotonin system can be a red flag before movement symptoms or other related effects show up. The main hypothesis of research is whether those who carry the A53T and alpha-synuclein mutations may present related serotonergic system malfunctions that could be predictors of Parkinson's disease later down the line. Parkinson's disease is a gradual neurodegenerative movement disorder that is characterized by uncontrollable tremors, muscle rigidity, and issues with balance and posture. You can also see in the photo there that the loss of dopaminergic neuron in the substantia is also common in patients with Parkinson's disease. Those with Parkinson's disease also experience a buildup of alpha-synuclein, and some symptoms include trouble with eating, talking, and motor skills, as well as fatigue, dementia, pain, dystonia, and orthostatic hypertension. For reference, dystonia consists of involuntary muscle movements or contractions throughout the body, and orthostatic hypertension consists of a spike in blood pressure that usually occurs when a person stands up too quickly. Alpha-synuclein is a presynaptic neural protein inside our brain cells. A buildup of misfolded alpha-synuclein protein can be found in patients with Parkinson's disease, which makes it genetically and neuropathologically linked to it. Researchers have concluded that this gradual protein accumulation can be an early sign to the future development of the disease itself. On a genetic level, we can discuss the importance of the SNCA gene mutation and its link to mutations in the serotonin neurotransmitter system like A53T. For reference, the SNCA gene contains directions for producing the alpha-synuclein protein. A53T is a missense point mutation, meaning one amino acid is encoded differently. In this case, the 53rd amino acid in the DNA sequence is threonine instead of alanine. The missense point mutation is caused by adenine replacing guanine in the 209th position of the SNCA gene. In reference to its role in Parkinson's, A53T is linked to the autosomal dominant early onset Parkinson's disease, as well as a shorter time frame of development, which is caused by aggregation. PET scans of patients with the SNCA mutation exhibited motor symptoms that were able to help predict the development of the disease before diagnosis due to changes in the serotonin system. A researcher from King's College London stated that serotonin function was an excellent marker for how advanced Parkinson's disease has become, and that those who were genetically predisposed were more likely to experience alpha-synuclein spreading through the brain and affecting their serotonergic neurons. Using functional imaging has allowed us to conclude that serotonergic terminals are affected at a varying non-linear degree starting early on in the developmental process of Parkinson's disease. Using these PET scans, researchers found that the process begins in the dorsal motor nucleus, proceeding in an ascending fashion to the midbrain, including the caudal raphe nuclei and the forebrain. They also found that there are gradual changes in the olfactory nucleus and medulla and at the subcortical and cortical areas. While there are many symptoms that come with the diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, there are specific symptoms that are affected by serotonin and play a large role. Some non-motor symptoms include chronic fatigue, depression, weight loss, and visual hallucinations, while there are other associated symptoms like tremors, sleep issues, anxiety, dementia. Overall, utilizing research methods like PET scans have given us the ability to recognize these changes in the serotonergic systems due to A53T alpha-synucleic mutations. According to Marinos Polis of the Foundation for Parkinson's Research, we are able to finally conclude that changes to the serotonin system come first, occurring many years before patients begin to show symptoms. The effects of the serotonin system and A53T, as well as alpha-synucleic mutations, play an important role in the early signs of Parkinson's disease before any major symptoms show.